All right, number 13, I'm not going to explain much. We have 27 to go. 27 total to do. We're only halfway through. You're starting tomorrow evening. Number 13 is basically, what was the guy with the umbrella? Somebody tell me.
Automatic refuge.
Nah. Protection from huge mess-ups. Adam got it. In the past, okay? Protection from huge boo-boos you made when... most of my boo-boos I made when I was 17. I don't know what it is. They were all packed into 1 year in college. Okay? Okay, that was the umbrella guy. What meditation was that? 11, okay. 13 is almost the same, okay? 13 means bad stuff that's going to happen to you, okay? Bad stuff that's going to happen to you right now, in the next few weeks, okay? Like it didn't come from 20 years ago. It came from last week, okay? Just steady flow bad crap coming to you, okay? From crappy week last week, okay? That kind of day-to-day crap, okay? Excuse me, but it's a good word. That kind of bad things can't touch you. If you're taking refuge regularly, if you're just using the 4 steps, it gets you your goals, but it has a side effect. It infects the rest of your karmas, even your immediate karmas. So things you did last week don't ripen. And we talk about it in DCI, just weird stuff happens to us. We live in this bubble, Somebody sent a Bentley to pick us up. And, I was telling Nick, somebody sent a Bentley to pick me up. He says, well, Geshe, they did a program in a different city that night. He says, we went in a Rolls Royce. I'm like, dang, so, right? Yeah. I didn't get a Rolls Royce yet. Oops. Wait. Save this life. Okay. Okay, so this one is immediate problems, okay? Won't mess with you, subway breakdowns, stuff like that, okay? Like snow just when you get out of the subway and stops when you get to the 3 joules. Stuff like that. Immediate unhappy things. Untouchable means, and the word in Tibetan is untouchable. They cannot touch you. Who's the last people the Buddha met before he became enlightened? Yeah, demons. What'd they do? They threw spears and they shot arrows at him because they were upset. They saw he's about to get enlightened, and they're like, we gotta get to the Buddha tree. Why? Right now. Just go. Take your arrows. Take your spears. Why? He's gonna get enlightened. We gotta distract him, And they ran to the Buddha tree. I sat there once. It's cool. And they put their arrows and they threw their spears. The girls took off their clothes, And the spears turned into flowers in the air. And the arrows turned into flowers. And they just come down flowers, And then he became enlightened, okay? So this is number 13. Think about the problems you have. I don't know, legal problems, tax problems, wife problems, rent problems, job problems. And if you take refuge, use refuge to deal with your problems. And then it's like armor. The problems come and they're like ding, ding, ding. Okay, they just go bum, boing, boing. And they don't touch you. They can't hurt you. Yes, sir, Jerome.
So when using the 4 steps, you're saying it's scorching the seeds from the past.
Yeah, it helps too.
Can you comment on the difference between that and actually purifying the seeds?
Yeah, if you think about the 4 powers, let's say I lied to people, right? So what's the actual antidote? What's the third of the 4 powers? Huh? Make a promise not to do it again, okay? And what's the 4th? Do the opposite. You see, number 3 is a negative promise. I won't do it again. Number 4 is a positive promise. I promise to do the opposite for a while. I'll tell absolute truth to everybody. I don't like your dress today. Not the whole truth, okay? But if you think about it, that's the same as doing... If you do the 4 steps, it's the same as the 4 powers. That's the point, okay? It's the same. You know, we struggle with that in DCI, you know. Do we tell them the 4 powers or we just tell them the 4 steps again? I don't make enough money. Do we tell them use the 4 powers to remove your negative seeds, or do we tell them share things with other people? The positive one is more fits people. Most people prefer to share things with others to fix their poverty than to beat themselves up for 6 weeks about how cheap they were. Got it? So when you're teaching people, you can teach them the 4 powers, which we do, but that's emphasis is negative, you know. You're a bad person, you collected bad seeds, you're poor, you don't have enough money, it's because you were mean to other people. Go home and confess, okay? Or, you know, now what you have, anything you get, please share it with other people. And then that also acts to purify. Because it's step number 4. It's power number 4.
It seems like there's a different emphasis. One will stop the seed from ripening, and
Yeah.
actually creating it there.
But the one that creates a new good seed also stops the old bad seeds from ripening. That's what we talked about this morning. You see? So you feed 2 fish with 1 worm. No. That's not vegetarian. Okay, so we finished number 13.